This here is my no-hit 100% kill run of the Ultimate Doom on Ultra Violence. Check the description for the rules that I'm following. Do check out the end of the video for outtakes. This is E2M7, Spawning Vats. Immediately here we're faced by two pinkies, so I'm gonna dash this way and grab the shotgun off this guy here. He doesn't need it anymore, I asked him. We're gonna take this one pinky out here and then we'll take his friend out back in the starting room. It's important that we don't try to fight those with the pistol because, well, that's just silly. We'll take down all the imps here. I'm going to make sure to take down the imps there and then, yeah, running as fast as I can through this room to this invulnerability. I then want to grab this berserk pack here. What I'm doing here, I'm just going to ignore all these pinkies for now. There is a reason for that. I'm going to run straight to the Baron over here and I'm going to get rid of him as quickly as I can. Because fighting him will deplete me of ammo, like in a massive way. I would rather just deal with all the enemies out here because these guys take a lot of ammo to deal with. So that's two Caco Demons and a Baron down. Now I can focus on the pinkies over here. And as you can see, they are starting to get everywhere, but the good thing is we're funneling them through this one entry point here. So as long as I take my time and don't just dive in there head first, we should be okay. Getting the berserk pack there was essential for this. That invulnerability is in a nice spot as well because it allows us to rush ahead to get the Baron. If we'd had to fight the Baron, we would have depleted all of our shotgun shells and it would have made the second half of this level just absolutely tedious. Thank you very much. So yeah, there is a bit of ammo stashed around this room. And as you can see, I am trying to sniff it out. We picked up the box of shotgun shells there. So I'm going to dive in here. This is a bit of a nothing room, to be honest. But there are a few enemies in here that we want to take care of. Just checking that no one's wandered down here. We'll grab all the stuff from in here. We don't need it, but you know, bullets are always nice for when we get the chain gun later on. So now I'm going to help myself out later in the level by shooting up to these imps up there. The imps up there will be facing a bit later on, but if we can get rid of as many as we can now, it'll just mean that, you know, less fighting later on. And they will come up to the window if they've heard us. We also grabbed cell ammo though, which will be invaluable at the end of this level. I'm just making sure that I've killed everything here, because the last thing I want is an enemy backtracking and chasing me through the level. That can happen easily on this level, so... And I can hear that pinky noise, so I'm kind of half assuming that one's managed to escape somewhere. But yeah, we'll dive in here. Yeah, as you can see, that one was already awake. So that one had made its way into this room, which is kind of funny. Not quite sure how he managed to do that, but hey. The one thing with this level is that the enemies are not afraid to backtrack and catch you. As you can see, there's a nice chain gun there in the blue door, but we've got to get rid of these pinkies. So grab the chain gun here. There is a pinky here, which I'm going to get rid of. The yellow key is filled with imps, but we're not going to deal with that right this second. We're going to head up here and hit this switch, because this will open up some secrets later on. This is an annoying room because there are some shotgunners in here, and I have to make sure that they don't sort of get me from across the room. But yeah, we get that, and we grab the backpack. So yeah, here comes a real flashpoint in the level. This room is stuffed with imps and there's a bunch of enemies outside this area as well. If I stand in the right position here, they won't be able to hit me from anywhere. As you can see, I'm trying to make it hard for them to get me. But obviously they're really going to go for it here. So I've got to be really careful and just make sure that I'm doing this the right way. That imp there from the bottom of the room decided to have a shot at me. Thanks very much. I think I've got all the enemies in the immediate vicinity. So I'll take out you. And that imp in there. There is a cacodemon in here as well. So let's just take care of him. Not the best place to fight a cacodemon, but, you know, there are worse places to face them. So we're going to head inside the yellow door here. Now there are a lot of imps in here. I don't know where they all are as well, so I need to just take my time and snipe them through the door like this. Don't give them a chance to hit me. You can see like that. That's one of the problems with this area. There's just so many imps that even though we took some down earlier on, there's just a great number of them ready to strike at us. There you see. Sneaky little buggers, aren't they? Luckily they're all dead in here, so we don't need to worry about that. This is where we were shooting from earlier on. This is where the red key is. There are some enemies in here who I'm just being very careful not to get hit by. I know they're in there because, well, you'll see in the outtakes probably. There's a sneaky imp in there as well who doesn't make themselves known. So theoretically we could end the level here. But obviously we're going for all kills. So there's still quite a few things we need to do here. We haven't been into this section of the level yet. And what that means is that all these enemies here are just waiting for us to wake them up. So there's a bunch of pinkies in here, and if we go around that corridor in front of us, we'll end up bumping into a cacodemon and a Baron of Hell, which I'm not really looking forward to. So that teleporter there caused me a bit of problems in the many run-ups before this, because there's a bunch of enemies in there who... Oh god, hello you. Yeah, you can see this area is filled with a bunch of imps who are not playing nice right now. So I'm just going to do that, and I'm just going to punch you out as quick as I can. So I've done that on purpose. I want to get rid of the cacodemon, and then I'm going to run all the way around here. Now that teleporter I was talking about, you'll see here, there's a bunch of enemies who like hanging around this teleporter. And if I don't get rid of them, see, look at all the enemies in there. They'll attack me when I come through the teleporter, and yeah, not very nice of them. I think that was good use of the invulnerability there. But as we come to the outside part here, there are a handful of spectres and imps out here. As you can see, it's very dark as well, so... The sad thing is we've got all this Oh god, hello. Well, when I said spectres, I meant pinkies, obviously. There's no real reason to grab all this, but I just want to make sure it's got. But yeah, we're heading to the red door here. And that's all the enemies killed. I did record this live over on Twitch. If you want to see the live reaction, do follow me out there. Thank you very much and have a great day. So here I mess up because I don't know the placement of all the enemies in this room. So I dive right in, don't look to my left, and that imp just clocks me. Here's that red door I was talking about earlier on. I do go through the teleporter, and while I get rid of the pinkies, the imp catches me because I have nowhere to go. Here's why using all my shotgun shells up before killing the cacodemons was a terrible idea. Yeah, nowhere for me to go there.